All right, welcome back here. The starting lineups have just been announced. National Anthem's been played. I would like is the opening tip. We want to thank Hair and Family Dentistry and our good friends at Cessna and George, attorneys at law. Jamie, starting lineup here for North Laurel, Reese Davidson, a talented, uber-talented junior. He'll tip it off. We got Rollins' cousins out there, Jordan Rollins for North Laurel, along with Cooper Elza, R.J. Noble, and Joe Smith for South Laurel. It's Mabe, Rollins, Steele,
Baker,
and McQueen, yeah. And North Laurel gets a tip. It'll be Davidson. Nice little give and go. Feeds Elza. He slips. Somebody got to travel here on the opening possession for South Laurel, or excuse me, North Laurel.
Could have been a little shove there, Tyler, but they went with the travel call. And first turnover of the night goes to North Laurel. South Laurel has the ball.
Expect a physical game always when these two match up. And if you're just joining us, check us out on Cardinal Media Network there on YouTube and Facebook. Check us out. Little two-point jumper goes for McQueen. He's feeling that. Jamie, you know that's extra special for him on a little mid-range jumper.
Absolutely. And that's one guy I didn't mention about the extra scoring coming from.
Yeah.
He can get his. He hit a 3 last game.
And that's Smith out with it. Picks up his dribble. Being guarded by McQueen. Over to Rollins. He'll pull. 3 balls up and good.
Good looking stroke for Rollins. We saw it last year. He was able to knock a bunch of threes down. Game winner or game tire the other day that he hit to send it to overtime.
Got to find him. He can pull it from anywhere. Had a defender on him pretty close. He just let it rip. Steele with it. He's getting bodied out there by Rollins. Picks it up. Gives it to Mabe in front of the North Laurel bench. He'll go to his left. Gets it over to Steele. Back to Mabe, going baseline, cut off, picks it up. Cross-court pass, finds Rollins, top of the key 3, hits front of the iron, rolls off, rebound, Reese Davidson.
Good defense there against Mabe. Had to give the ball up. Not a bad looking shot for Rollins though.
3-2 North Laurel as we start. Elbow jumper for Davidson's perfect, and that looked good, didn't it?
It did. A lot of confidence in that young man. He's a
man.
Good looking player.
Just pulled up right at the free throw line, right of it. South Laurel decked out in their black uniforms with the red trim and the gray numerals, looking slick. North Laurel with that nice whites, home whites. Baker turns around, gives it to Steele. He'll drive in with the left hand. Pull up jumpers up, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith.
North Laurel's, pretty long in each position except for, the point guard spot. But everybody else matches up really well with South.
North Laurel matches them pretty much across the board height-wise. This is nice. Rollins drives in with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Off the back of the iron. Rebound comes off to South Laurel. McQueen gets it off to Rollins. Rollins back to McQueen in the corner. He's looking to dribble out of it. Finds Rollins. Open 3 from where he missed earlier, and he does the same thing. That was in and out.
That was a
good-looking shot there.
Wide open. They left him alone. And would love for South Laurel fans, love to see that one go down.
Davidson now with the back up against the basket against Mabe. One-hand pass over to Elza. Elza cut off. Drops that down. Tries to get it to Noble. Baker with a good defense, and it goes off his chest and out of bounds.
Baker, never seen him get that emotional. He's clapping his hands right in the face of Noble. There's a little shove again. They're not calling that little hand check, which is good for South Laurel.
5 straight points for North Laurel. Couple turnovers as well for the Jags. Cardinal basketball here. They trail 5-2. Rollins to Baker. Want to give that to Baker all day long. They turn and give it to Rollins. Picked up there by Elza. Mabe driving in, takes it all the way in, gathers herself, falls. And the foul is going to be on Reese Davidson. Look, I apologize. It's going to be on Rollins. So Jordan Rollins will get him.
Mabe comes up a little bit gingerly there with his right ankle.
Feet came out from under him there, Jamie. Just fell all the way to the ground.
I like how he cradled the ball and protected it in traffic. Wasn't able to finish, but is now able to go to the line to try to knock down 2 free throws here.
Mabe at the line, gets that one to go. Max Fomer will check in quickly for South Laurel. They make it 5-3 with that free throw. Baker goes out.
I noticed on this broadcast we've got the score always showing, I'm always announcing the score. Like, I don't have to do that if you're watching, but if you're just listening, and we'll announce these scores.
Second one's up. Makes it 5-4. I'm going to announce it.
You got to. It's in our system.
Good start to this one. 4:40 to play. Elza with a one-hand floater in the lane. Doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound. Can't connect. Davidson goes in there hard. Wow. Goes up strong with it. Lays it in. 7-4. That is a healthy, strong Ryan Davidson.
Well,
Reese Davidson right there. Looked like Ryan Davidson right there.
We didn't see that last year with Reese with us.
May with a rare three. Misses everything out of bounds. It's 7-4 South Laurel.
That was missed it bad. That's unlike Mabe.
Elza crosses the timeline, gets that off to Davidson. He'll go working against Mabe. Pull-up jumper, good, right in his eye.
This guy has a different cat from we've seen last year.
That's 6 points now. 6 of the 9 points for the Jags are all belong to Reese Davidson.
You know, when they first met last year they're over at South, Davidson got hurt, if you remember. And then he never really got himself fully healthy, seemed like. Not like tonight, like we're seeing.
We got a tie up as they get Mabe on a drive through. And Jamie, so far, Jordan Mabe not getting the field just yet. He'll get some going soon.
Yeah, they're not. This is way too early to start anything.
Mabe gets the inbound, has his shot blocked by Reese Davidson. And this is just a change of events from last year at this first matchup when it was all Mabe and Davidson. He's answering the call so far in this one. South still just trails by 5. Steele to check it in. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Cooper Elza.
Maybe got checked in the face there. Turned around and looked at the referee like, hey, you know, how about a call here? We're letting them play early.
It should benefit South Laurel. Jordan Rollins with it.
A little mismatch.
Into Mabe. He spins around, turns, fires, got it. There you go.
You can't keep him down, man. He's got the skills. He can get to his spots and he can knock them down. Nice shot by Jordan Mabe.
Makes it 9-6. Davidson comes way out to get this one. One-hand pass over to Noble. Back to Davidson. He'll try a triple. That's a little long. Rebound comes off to McQueen. Hack from behind, no call. And it'll be Josh Steele bringing it up for South Laurel. Crossover, top of the key. Driving one to his left. Picks up his dribble. Nearly travels, turns, gives it to McQueen. He'll drive in. Has the ball stripped.
Ooh.
Oh, they're going to call Davidson there.
That was one of those, like been letting them play. They finally called a little hack across the ball. I didn't see much action there from a foul standpoint, but for the Cards, he gets to go to the line and try to squeeze this lead a little.
Free throw here presented by Cessna and George. And it will be McQueen at the line, and it will touch everything and drop. For all your legal needs, contact Cessna and George, their new location on beautiful Main Street. Good looking building. Second one is good. Almost prematured on that one there, but I knew it was going to drop.
Nice touch, soft touch there. Get the teardrop roll in.
Davidson, it goes into the post. He'll fly in. Cross-court pass, and that's going to be the second foul on Davidson. Look out, Jamie. Or that's his first one, sorry. They're going to get him with a charge.
Was that not him on the hack?
No, they got someone else on that apparently. That's his first, team third. They've got one on Rollins, one on Joe Smith. I, like you, thought that was a hit across the hand earlier, but no.
All right, chance to actually take the lead here for South Laurel.
Yeah, South Laurel settling down here. It'll be Max Fomer back to Mabe. No direct traffic and get everyone settled down. Got to take it right at him with Reese Davidson with already a foul. Three on his way, no good. And that's Cole Jervis who just checked in for North Laurel. really solid contributor, probably one of their best players last year, coming off the bench to get things started. Davidson thinking about it. He flies in, can't connect.
They're calling a charge again.
The charge. I'm trying to think if they called a travel there or a charge. Looks like it was just a travel.
Just a travel, yep.
Jamie Garrison Brown now checked in for South Laurel, brings a little
We've got
toughness here.
Landon Howard here. We need to find another score, like you mentioned earlier in the pregame. And this could be an opportunity if they can leave him open for just a minute. He's looking to shoot.
Ooh,
too
what
now.
a pass there. Brown threads the
Nice
needle,
play.
gets that in to McQueen. He's going to be fouled. Looks like Kelly got him there. Carter Kelly, who also checked into the game. And gets a hard foul, makes him remember that.
Yeah, that was a good play, good give and go, or actually pick and roll there. Rolled straight to the basket, McQueen did, and now he's trying to take a lead here.
9-8 your score, and that is short by McQueen. He is now 2 for 3 from the line. Cooper Elza will check in, and Rollins will have a seat. 1 of 2 at the line makes it a tie ball game here with 1:40 to play. And Cole Jervis has the basketball for North Laurel. One hand pass over to Smith. Smith with a nice pass down low, but that ball's poked free by Brown. We got a tie-up situation. Possession arrow. No, they won't call a foul here.
They sure did, and that was a good tip, good hands by Garrison Brown, and he was, and then good recovery by Cole Jervis to get the ball back.
They're going to get Josh Steele on that one. Looks like Baker and Jordan Rollins will check in for South Laurel. Sorry, I say Jordan. That's Colton Rollins. Jordan Rollins is North Laurel. I didn't think that sounded right. I think I might have said that all night. I apologize. Davidson flying in. Nice pass. Gets it over to Kelly. He goes up and has his shot blocked.
Two-handed
and
stuff.
He just takes it away. How about that? Cross-court pass finds McQueen in the corner. 3 on the way. Good.
He's feeling it. He's letting the defense know about it a little bit over there, Tyler.
8 points.
You know he's got to feel
for the one-time Jaguar.
This is where their defense can get you. They're right here.
Jervis pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Rollins.
Oh, he
Colton
should have pulled
Rollins.
it. He had it.
Thinking about it, gives it over to Mabe. Stutter step, drives in, pulls it back out. Over to McQueen. McQueen out top to Colton. Colton Rollins, the senior. Back to Mabe. 33 seconds to play. Howard tries to get it down low to McQueen. Ball's tapped away and stolen away by Smith.
Little ball fake and a bounce pass is what Coach Davis is looking there, or most coaches are. You don't get throw over top of hands.
South Laurel kind of rode the momentum there and stemmed the tide. Now they have a 3-point lead. North Laurel with a chance to tie or bring it within 1. Jervis won a little pick and roll. Air mails Davidson.
A little trading of turnovers between the two guards, Howard and Jervis. South will get it back. I'm sure there's a design play here, Tyler.
5 seconds to go. Mabe takes it all the way in. Off the glass. He just nearly had it ripped away, and he stuck. Unbelievable, Jamie. 14-9 is your score.
We talked about that little cradle he does hanging onto the ball. Nice play by Jordan Mabe.
14-9 your score here after one. South Laurel took the lead, regained it, had a 2-0 lead to start this one, and then North Laurel got going. South Laurel found themselves down, 9-4 maybe at one point, and it's been a 10-0 run here for the Cards.
It was all Davidson in that stretch.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the defense locks in for South Laurel and turns to some offense, and McQueen playing inspired basketball.
Jamie Dotson over there, Tyler Dotson over here. It's the Broadcast Brothers coming to you from the Cardinal Media Network, CMN, James.
CMN.
A great new platform for all your Laurel County athletics and basketball girls and boys. We might get into the baseball and softball here in the spring. You never know what's coming.
You never know. Might do some golf, maybe some out there on the range. No.
Riveting there is North Laurel struggling here to take care of the basketball. Another turnovers. That ball trying to find Davidson on a backdoor cut. Ball goes out of bounds. I don't know if that was
they look like
Rollins
these turnovers look like they're just ill-advised, but they're not. They're getting pressure out top. They're having to make some quick decisions that are not happening well for North Laurel.
Colton Rollins gets it off to Jordan Mabe. These guys have settled down. They're experienced in these games. They've played in a bunch of them. Steal, corner three, good. That looked good from the time he left his hand. That's exactly what we're needing.
How much more confidence did that shot look than what we normally see was still not sure about himself? That looked so good.
Jamie, that guy is he's the difference in them being, state. Oh, wow, how about Davidson answering right back? Make it 17-12. I'm saying you get Josh Steele quickly back the other way. It's going to be Mabe. He's flying in, can't get it to go.
He's going to get a foul on Mabe going the other way now.
Yeah, he goes over the top of Noble. He's talking to Ely there, asking him what he did. He tried to catch North Laurel's back turn to him and missed a shot, went right back up after it, but
he kind of
like Noble had the position on him.
It was probably the right call, but now I think he felt like he got fouled on the first one.
Good crowd here tonight, Jamie. Bad setup. Just got to be honest with you. A lot of banners here, making folks stand up.
Yeah, there's a lot of this whole top arena's standing room only at the top, and then it's just so small here, really. You think about how, South seems like it'd be about the same size, but you got that extra room behind the goal.
17-12. Good one here so far, Jamie.
South D has proven so far in the first little bit we've played that's been the reason why the lead 17-12.
A little moisture there, maybe a little spill.
Didn't that guy wasn't he the one the trainer there?
17-12 your score, 6:58. Jamie, so far in this one, we've had 8 points from Caden McQueen. Mabe with 6 so far, and that big three is, man, oh man.
About turned it over there.
Not paying a bit of attention
Not sure what was
there.
going on. I was looking at the scoreboard, too.
Jervis will fly in. A lot of contact, no call. Makes it a 3-point game. Nice drive from the senior Cole Jervis. South Laurel will get set. They get way out on Landon Howard that time.
Jordan Rollins is all up in people when they get the ball and when he's defending them.
That is something that you wouldn't have said last year if you watched a lot of his games. He's really taken, some pride in playing good defense. McQueen flying in on Noble and knocks it free. And it'll be North Laurel's basketball. Elza picking up his dribble now, gets it off to Davidson. Pull-up jumper just out of the three-point line's no good. Rebound chased down by Elza. Flies into McQueen. That's going to be a foul. What are we doing here?
They got room that way. They can slide.
Jervis will take it out as he gets fouled.
All right, 17-14.
Davidson crossing over. He's being hounded by the Cardinal defense. Rollins picks it up. They've done a good job on him after he pulled that first quick trigger in the first quarter. Down low, it goes to Noble. Noble working against Baker. Bodies it. Shuffles his feet in the paint. That's a travel.
That's another turnover for North Laurel. Man, what a strong. If you're, Baker's not that tall compared to Noble. Noble's got him by a few inches. But when you got in there, big body banging against Baker, my gosh.
Probably got him 20 pounds, maybe a mass, and definitely about 50 on the bench press.
Yeah.
He's a big old boy. Look at him out there, directing traffic. Rollins, stutter step, loses Jervis. He's going to foul him from behind.
That was a good call. He got him in contact there. Rollins does like to sell those on as he comes through the lane. There was some contact.
Joshua Steele to inbound, finds Landon Howard in front of the band. He'll drive in, aggressive take off the back iron, no good. Like that though, Jamie.
Good play.
Sometimes you can get content just standing in the corner waiting for a three, but Howard taking it on himself to drive in there. That's a good aggressive take. Don't mind that a bit. South with a 3-point lead. Jervis, left hand, tries a cross-court pass.
I don't know about that call.
Down low to Noble.
It did tip, but it looked like it might have got off Noble, but the call stays with North Laurel.
Davidson gets up in the air. Leaves it for Elza. To Rollins. Flies in. That's a... I don't know about that one, Jamie. He was out of control when he left.
That's what that was on Rollins. I'll tell you what, Rod and I were talking about that. There's no really, it's not having the defined arc in the bottom. You don't really, it's kind of, you feel like that was too far underneath to call a blocking foul, but they don't have that play, like college and pros do. No?
I'm with you, James. Trying to see here substitutions. Fulmer's back in there. That's the first one on Rollins. Davidson loses it.
He does.
And that's just an ill-advised turnover. And it'll be Mabe going all the way to the other end. Count the bucket and the harm. That's going to be a foul on Elza.
Elza tries to flop one on the charge, and Mabe was able just to nimble his way around and draw the contact.
Nice take, Jamie. He's up to 8, I believe. They put in 2 more fouls instead of 2 more points, but
that's tough.
That's South Laurel. That's a rivalry game for you. Yeah. So 8 points, 1 foul for Mabe, and he's at the line to add to his total. Gets it to go.
That's going to be 9 for him. Is that what we're?
Yeah, 9 points for Mabe. 6-point lead. That's the largest of the game for South Laurel. Noble looked a little dicey right there, like he's trying to walk with it.
Max Fulmer on him. Got one-on-one there.
Fulmer sticking with him like Velcro. Look at him go. How about that move?
Nice
by
play.
Noble. That's
that
real
nice.
Play. Very patient. Used his left hand.
And really good defense by Fulmer.
Yep. No fault there for Max. Colt Rollins getting the call from the sideline. Coach Davis looking awesome in the all-black vest. Spin move in the lane. They're going to get a foul. They're going to get Elza again. That's going to be his second. He's saying he went straight up. And I'm liking what I'm seeing from Josh Steele so far in this game, Jamie.
We've not really seen him come out of his shell completely. At times you'll have spurts of it, but tonight's looking really good.
Got that one to go. Davidson will check back in. No, sorry, Joe Smith. They look alike, those two.
They do.
Garrison Brown back in. South Laurel, North Laurel doing a little subbing, keeping their bodies fresh, and it's back to a 6-point lead.
Done a lot better in the game against Clay County, hitting the free throws.
That first game really brought their average way down.
They were near 50% in that first game. They were only missed 2 free throws, I think, in the second game.
Timeout. And we'll take a break. Okay, welcome back here. Cole Jervis shakes free. Sorry, we got momentarily knocked offline. But we're back here. Cardinal Media Network, Jamie and Tyler Dotson, 22-18 your score.
Was that Jervis just scored?
Jervis did. Nearly stepped on the line. Did McQueen gets it down underneath to steal. He can't miss from in close, and Davidson clears it up for North Laurel.
Yeah, it was a good look underneath. Had him found himself more open than I think he thought he was. Got a lot of obstacles up here. We got people kicking their cord out. So, crazy night.
Davidson. Left-hand layup, no good. Good challenge there by Mabe. But Joe Smith cleans it up, and he scores and makes it a 2-point game, 22-20.
Those an athletic kid, Joe is.
This is what we kind of thought, Jamie. I wasn't sure what to expect from this game. They match up really well, and they might be playing for significant tournament implications later in the year. Garrison Brown takes a three, no good. I like that shot, though, Jamie. He's got to shoot it.
Yeah.
He's a good shooter.
Cross-court pass, skip pass from the lower, baseline across the other way. Had him open. Just didn't convert.
Smith. Over to Rollins, and he's going to be fouled by Joshua Steele.
I'm not sure about that call. That seemed just like a ticky-tack there.
Little hand checky.
Are they going to try to calm this game down or something? Or?
Probably got here and realized nobody's in the bonus yet. And
true. Maybe what it is.
2:02. I think the next foul for South Laurel will put North Laurel in the bonus, a double bonus after the fifth foul.
They took those two fouls off of May, but didn't get it to his points.
Yeah, he's got 9. Davidson shakes free, floats it in the middle of the lane, no good. He's content with those, Jamie, and I think South Laurel's fine with him taking those. It worked in the first quarter. Howard drives in. Gets in the paint, gets it out to Rollins.
He had Howard for a second there. I was surprised he didn't shoot this one in the corner. Last game against Clay County. Of course, that's his own old team, at least in middle school. There it is.
Howard, 3 off the catch. No good. Rebound, Davidson. Nate flies in, ties him up. They're going to say a foul on. It's a jump ball. Right. Possession arrow. Man, how about May just going in there and tying that up?
South Laurel has the possession. And what a play by May. Everybody in the gym was thinking that was a foul. Referees had to come together.
Jamie, he's played a lot of basketball. That was just a heads-up play. Went in there and grabbed it. Davidson kind of thought he had it secured. No fault of his. This is a great play.
I was going to say they had McQueen open.
Find McQueen underneath. They're going to call a charge on McQueen. Jamie, you're right. If that is the painted area, that's not a charge. The default has to be a block, unless it's obvious. In my opinion, they've done a much better job in the college game with the, with the semicircle and a few other rule changes. But still, I hate it. I hate the call. North Laurel with a chance to tie or take the lead. Rollins 3-ball underway, misses everything, and they're just going to pull Blaine Baker down, not call anything.
Oh, and then we have a check.
And Smith gets in.
Smith Baker's just blocking out.
Yep. Noble pulled him down there. They're going to get him out. They're going to get Noble out. Nope. Get Rollins out.
How'd you like how Smith come over and done a little chicken wing on Baker? Baker looked at him. He's like, oh, my bad.
I like that. That's my style. Oh. Won't any part of Blaine. He's a sweet kid, but dang on, he's playing hard tonight. 2-point game. South Laurel with the lead. That was Carter Kelly that checked in for North Laurel.
I say they were trying to get Mabe in isolation. They got a pick and roll.
Here we go, Mabe. He'll pull and fire a 3. Off the back of the iron. Rebound comes down to Fulmer. He can't connect from in close. Davidson flies in. He'll get the rebound. They're going to get Max Fulmer with a foul.
Man, those are the shots. Max Fulmer finds himself having those shots that available, and he's not been able to connect much this year.
No.
But, man,
if
he could.
That's the 5th foul now. That's going to get North Laurel in the bonus. Davidson will be in there.
It took me a minute, the second game almost last against Clay County, to remember the five per quarter rule. I forgot about it.
Davidson's got the first one.
I do like that rule. I like that.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great rule. Makes games move pretty quick. And he got the second one to go.
Tie game, man. This is what it's all about.
45 seconds to play here in this first half. 22 all. As Colton Rollins getting the call from the sideline. He gets it over to Mabe.
We're content with this last shot. Is that what they're doing?
Amen. Rollins get out on him. Now Mabe. That's a cheap foul on Davidson, but we'll take it. Man, oh, man. He got a lot of his arm there.
He did. I mean, he nearly picked it. It was dangerous. That's his second foul. Team fifth for them, so that means free throws for.
Next one will be the fifth.
That's right. I couldn't really understand Dustin down there if he had said fifth. Maybe he said fourth.
Now 20 seconds, and they throw it. Oh, man, Rollins he wasn't ready for it.
Man, what quick hands to get that ball.
Now to 13 seconds.
That may work on Jervis here.
He'll go to work on Jervis. Picks up his dribble. Now turns to Rollins. Three at the top of the key at the buzzer. Good. That's huge. North Laurel might have a chance here.
Wow.
25-22 at the half. What a game. We'll take a quick break. Got a good one brewing. Welcome back here. It is halftime at North Laurel High School. South Laurel leads 25-22 right here on the Cardinal Media Network. Been an intense, exciting game and a wonderful first half, Jamie, just like we thought it would be. South Laurel had the opening bucket. North Laurel went on a little run. Had a 5-point lead. South Laurel kind of erased that with a run of their own and had it up to 6, I believe, at one point was the largest lead. Now it stands here at 3. Both teams doing a really good job on the defensive end, and we've got exactly what you think with a top 25 matchup.
Yep, we knew it was going to be. To me, I knew it was going to be a low-scoring affair, and it's just like I figured because of the defense of South Laurel, they're not going. North Laurel has one guy really kind of standing out offensively, and that's Reese Davidson.
Jamie, you got to credit South Laurel. They limit North Laurel's touches from beyond the arc, and then absolutely do not let them get anything at the rim. So if you're going to score, you're going to be a long 2, which statistically is the worst shot in basketball.
But now that's what Reese Davidson's been hitting.
Then he cooled off considerably there in that second part of that first quarter and the second quarter there. But, Jamie, you can run down a little stats here brought to you by Hair and Family Dentistry. Once
all right, we got with for South Laurel, Josh Steele with 5 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Colton Rollins with 3. That last three-pointer at the buzzer there was his only field goal and only points of the night so far. Caden McQueen has 8 points, and Jordan Mabe with 9 points, and that's it for South Laurel, as they only missed one free throw. They were 5 for 6 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 6. Nope. 8 of 9, Tyler, from the free throw line for South Laurel. And for North Laurel, Jordan Rollins with that 3-banger at the start of the game. 3 for him. Joe Smith with 2 points. Cole Jervis with 4 points. Reese Davidson, 11 points for him, lead all scorers. And then R.J. Noble with a bucket, 2 points for him. And South Laurel on top, 25-22.
Jamie Keys here for the second half for South Laurel. If they want to come away with a victory and move to 3-0, what do you need there? Another half like that. I thought Mabe had a nice, he stayed out of foul trouble for the most part. I loved what we got from McQueen, but still not a whole lot from Rollins, and he's got to get going from the beyond the arc.
Yeah, they're doing a good job on him. He did have a couple missed early 3 balls, one wide open that he's going to make it in sleep, unable to connect. But I think, Tyler, what you got to have is continue that great pressure, great defense, stay out of the foul trouble. You don't want your key cogs that go into the bench for foul trouble. And then for North Laurel, just being able to keep Reese Davidson at bay. He got tired, looked like a little bit in the second quarter, and because he's been the only really offense for him. You keep the rest of the guys off the three-point line, like you said. You continue this pace. If you're only giving up 44 points to North Laurel, then you've won this game.
We've got about 40 seconds. We'll take a quick break, get a sip of water. When we come back, we'll have second half action right here on Cardinal Media Network.
Couldn't we just do it from the mic?
Welcome back. Here is the horn sound. Second half will start. And, Jamie, it looks like foul trouble is not a huge issue. I know Elza got in a little bit. He had 2 in the first half. I wouldn't say it's the most aesthetically, eye-pleasing game. It's kind of a grinder. Both these teams match up really well on defense, and they're getting after it.
You mentioned it earlier that their size is very, very similar on both sides. Maybe we're a little bit taller. South Laurel is against the guard play, with.
I thought it was even funny that Jervis comes in when then we bring in our little guy.
Yeah, it's like especially off the bench, they match up really well.
So let's see. Quickly, 3 to start the second half's no good. Good block out there by Mabe.
He knows how to play basketball. That right there just shows just on the little things right there. He knows what to do and how to get position to get a rebound.
Mabe. Rollins out top, directing traffic. He'll get it to Steele in the corner. South Laurel moving right to left here on your internet dial. It goes around the horn, winds up in McQueen's hands. He lines it up, didn't take it. Now they turn, everyone gets a touch. Mabe will drive in, pull up jumper with a left, he's good.
When he gets that kind of look in the lane, forget it, he's scoring.
Not real sure if he used the left or right there. Kind of shoved that in. He can go either way. Amphibious. Oh, man, that's nearly a backcourt violation there on Smith. And it's a 5-point game. Davidson, he'll fly in with the right hand. Good pass back underneath, and they're going to get a charge.
There kind of went
on Noble.
Went the other way because the South Laurel got a couple on them. And the referee called that one equally. Way to get your feet set.
They called that on Davidson.
Is that 3 on Davidson?
It's what the thing says, yes. Wow.
Now let's see if we can stretch this lead. Get a big 3 right here or something else to extend it here.
Rollins being guarded out there by Elza. Elza's a great defender. McQueen shakes loose. Elbow jumper, just a little strong. Rebound comes off to Jordan Rollins.
After you, Noble went for the steal and left McQueen open, you got to take that shot.
Minute and a half gone by here in this second half. And Blaine Baker with a reach-in foul, trying to deny Noble. That's the team's first and Baker's first. Elza picks up his dribble, now turns, gives it to Colton Rollins. Rollins with a pass down low. And they're going to get Baker on a grab there. I don't know what they saw there.
Now that one was not a good call.
I don't think I think Davis said, look, yeah, you did. That's what you got to body up. They get Fomer in for him. Get Baker settled down. We got a 5-second violation. As good inbound defense there from South Laurel, and it turns it right back over to the Cards.
They did have Reese Davidson shooting to the middle and had him open. Just a little bit too late.
That'll be Colton Rollins for South Laurel as he crosses the timeline. Picked up by Elza. Bounce passes it over to Steele, and that's going to be a foul on Jordan Rollins. A little ticky-tack, Jamie. They're starting to call some fouls here in this second half.
I like to see him let him play. That was he did grab the wrist on there.
Rollins with an elbow into the chest of Elza, trying to create some separation. Good thing he wasn't whistled for that. Steele, he'll drive on the left hand, and they'll get Rollins with a foul. We said in the first half that Jordan Rollins was being really aggressive for North Laurel, getting right up in everybody, and they got him with one. And Jervis will check in.
Yeah, that was seen that a lot. He was aggressive first half, like you said. No calls a lot of times, but continue that aggression. They've changed up their whistle.
Mabe with a spin move, floats it up, touches everything, and drops. Taking it right at Davidson there, playing with those 3 fouls. That's smart. Get him in an ISO and let him do some work.
Biggest lead of the night, I think, Tyler, 7 points.
Exactly right, 29-22, South Laurel with the lead. Jervis. They get it down low to Davidson, throws it out of there to Smith. Top of the key 3 is no good. Rebound flying in there is Joshua Steele. He'll bring it up himself. South Laurel.
He's got the mismatch there. Decided to pull it back out, though.
They're trying to create some space here for Rollins to work. He'll take a 3 from deep. That's no good, off the back of the iron.
Not exactly. I don't know if that was the design play for him to go that long on the 3. I like the pick and roll idea in Mabe's hand if you don't have a cleaner look than that.
Jervis with a hand off to Davidson. He'll pull from the top of the key. 3 balls up, no good. How about that flying in? Colton Rollins with the rebound. Cardinals back running the other way. They get set up. Steele, he'll drive in with the left hand. Drops it off to McQueen. He loses the handle, and it goes out of bounds. Had him right there on the baseline.
There was that mismatch I was talking about earlier. Steele took advantage of it, got in the lane, made a great pass, just couldn't handle it. McQueen knocks it out of bounds.
It'll be Cole Jervis and North Laurel's basketball. With a screen here, Elza Noble playing a little two-man game here on their left side. Noble flies in with the left hand, gets it to go. R.J. Noble's been their second leading scorer, and he's been quiet tonight. And he gets deuce to go. That's his 4th point. Brings North Laurel within 5. Cardinals basketball. Rollins to Steele. They find Mabe underneath, and he won't miss from there as he's starting to get going.
You have to bring somebody else to help double team him when he's got it that low on the post.
Just a little jab step, turnaround floater. I think he finished with the right hand, if I'm not mistaken there. That is beautiful. From the senior, 15 now on the night. They get it to Davidson underneath. He travels, no call. Yeah, they do call it.
That was the right call. He shuffled his feet. You can't throw to Davidson on a sprint in double team. He had no way to get that ball. Even if he did come collect, he was double teamed.
Ely hearing it from the Jaguar squad here as the Cards with the basketball. Coming back, they do a double team out on Rollins, and they're going to get Jervis with a foul. I don't understand the double team there.
No,
it looked like he was trying to show it and then get away from it, but not exactly sure there. I'm happy with it. 3:48 to play here in this third quarter. 31-24. South Laurel with the lead. Rollins taking it all the way in. Nifty right-hand layup. Too strong. Rebound cleared up by Davidson. He looks to run. Has it poked free. Has it poked free again. Hits Steele in the face, but they're going to get Josh with the foul there.
I think the contact was before that. Before he deflected it, he got him there and got him on the arm. It was, I think, the right call, but now good hustle play by Josh.
Davidson there had this head of steam, didn't have the numbers, trying to pull it out and reset, and South Laurel nearly made him pay for it. Bailed out with a foul.
Garrison Brown will check in now for Josh Steele.
Brown going after it now. He's trying to recover. Jervis with a little shove off. Jumpers up. No good off the back iron. Big time rebound by Mabe.
In traffic against monsters in there.
Rollins working now against Elza. He gets it over to Mabe. To Brown. Down low to McQueen. He's going to have it tapped out from behind by Jervis. That'll stay with the Cardinals.
Cole Jervis comes in there, sneaks it down low and deflects it out of bounds. McQueen's never seen it.
Mabe to inbound. Right underneath his own goal. I mean, he's right under it. Floats it out to Rollins. Colton, the senior. Set over to McQueen. McQueen couldn't gather it. Now gives it back. Gets it underneath. Gathers himself and finishes with a left hand, flexing on some people. Let them know about it. Now he's into, that's his 9th point.
33-24 now, 9-point lead, biggest of the night.
Little pick and roll, that was beautiful.
And way to finish.
Noble. Over to Smith. Joe Smith gives it. Elza gets it right back. He'll drive with it in the right hand. They're going to get a blocking foul on Max Fulmer. That looked like the cleanest charge of the night.
Yeah, it did.
But they will go the other way. Joe Smith will go to the line to shoot 2. (33-24), 9-point lead for the Cards, largest of the night. Kind of taking control of this, Jamie, on the offensive end.
2 points North Laurel scored this quarter.
Not good.
Not good. That's why I said
you're a Jag fan.
South Laurel's defense stepped up even more, only giving up 22 in the first quarter or first half.
Honestly, Jamie, a little run there in the first quarter was, and then South Laurel really settled in, dug their heels in on the defensive end, playing their game.
So we were interviewing Davis the other day, and I said this team's already been their experience, but they've already locked in like their midseason form defensively, and it's showing again here tonight.
First half, they were trying to find someone else to score. Now they're leaning on Mabe, and he is just making them pay. First free throw's no good there by Elza. go back to your shanties. Back at the line is Smith.
Missed the first one.
0 for 2 at the line, Jamie. That shot does not look very confident right now.
They're having to work so hard on the offense because of South's defense. And you can see it's in their legs already.
Yeah, look, they're just – Rollins loses it. It's going to be an over and back call there.
That's the right call. He kicked it off his foot, but done a good job going back so he didn't give up the wide open layup.
So turnover there for South Florida. That's been rare this half.
They do a good job. They do a good job protecting the ball.
Cole Jervis going to be hand check foul on the take. They're going to get Garrison Brown.
That's going to be 5. But Cole Jervis will go to the line.
Yeah, that'll be there in the bonus now.
2 minutes left here in the quarter. Both teams will be in the bonus, or in the bonus at this point.
Jervis gets that to go, gets North Laurel off this little scoring schneid. And the senior toes the line, lets it fly, and rips it through. 33-26, South Florida with the lead in the basketball. It'll be Colton Rollins. Crosses over. It's out to Caden McQueen at the wing. He's being guarded out there by Noble. Had him on a slip screen, missed him. Now they reverse the ball, and nearly a 3 there.
Man, that's his shot,
Landon
too.
Howard rattled in and out.
Got a good look. He was knocking everything down the other night.
Like that little flex or that little motion they did there, the slip screen, and he was wide open on the backside of it. Jervis, wild pass saved. Rollins, one-hand pass to Jervis. He'll line up a 3, and that's good. North Laurel back in this one.
That's what Cole Jervis does.
33-29.
We've seen it for years. Now just when you think he's not a non-factor, he'll come in, make a couple free throws, knock a 3 down.
Jeff Davis is going to talk it over, and we'll step aside. You're listening to Cardinal Network. All right, welcome back here to North Laurel High School. 33-29, a little 5-0 run here for North Laurel.
It's all Cole Jervis on that run.
Yeah. And it's Colton Rollins here with the basketball.
We'll catch him for 5 if he ain't careful here. They picked it up.
Over to May, being guarded by Noble, way out. Flying all the way in as May with the left hand gets it to go. Thought about dunking that there, I think.
He made a nice first game, that dunk in lane.
Sure did. Jamie, they don't really have an answer with Davidson with 3 fouls. Noble's trying his best out there, and he just went right by him, laid it up. Jervis getting all the way in, has it blocked. Steele said he was on the inbound there. Real close.
It was close. That could have went either way.
Good defense there from the senior Joshua Steele. Jervis inbounds it, gets it right back in the corner, right in front of the trumpeter for the band. He'll circle out near midcourt with Landon Howard on him. One-hand pass over to Elza. Drops it down low to Noble. Noble working against McQueen. Head fake, turns, patient. Left hand, no good. May flies in. Huge rebound. 35-29.
Man,
20
I
seconds
have to
play.
say Noble has looked pretty good on those low posts.
He has, man. It's a guy that's, has guard abilities. They're asking him to play kind of in the post, and he's doing really well. 8 seconds. Let's see what Mabe does. Davidson out here. They get a little screen for him. He's got a momentum. Picks up his dribble, loses it, now gives way. Still 3, in and out.
Man, that would have been huge, Tyler.
35-29. Fourth quarter action coming your way on the Cardinal Sports Network. We'll step aside. (35-29) your score after 3. South Laurel with a lead kind of dwindled, got down to 4 just a moment ago. Now back up to 6. Kind of ebb and flow there. North Laurel went the majority of that quarter without scoring.
Well, they only scored 7 in the quarter, but there was a while that I didn't know if they were going to get just with the 2 points. Double team.
They double team Howard. Fighting through, jump ball, possession arrow is going to give it to the Jags.
Nice double team there by North.
No, they're going to say it's a 30-second timeout.
That was a good call. Good play by South Laurel. And Coach Valentine not happy with that one. He's going to get teed up right here.
So Ely called the jump ball on that side. He's saying that's his call, and he got the timeout over here with Jeff Davis. And to ref's credit, he's letting Valentine get the word in. He should. He needs explained. He said that cannot happen. Get a little heated over here. Jack's still in this one, man.
Yeah, this could go at this point. You think 6-point lead is not very much, but the way North is scoring, they just got to get on it.
35-29. Good timeout by Jeff Davis there.
Absolutely. I mean what a coaching experience right there.
Good adjustment there. We've seen it a couple times. Valentine running in the, doubling that. Maybe the secondary or tertiary ball handler there, and they're going after him, double teaming that person, and it almost worked there, but much to the chagrin of Nate Valentine. How about this? They tried to feed the post, and that ball's stolen away. Couldn't get that over the long arm of Reese Davidson. Jags have it.
It was a good design coming out of the timeout there. Just didn't throw it high enough. Nearly a backcourt.
He said that ball was tipped. He saves it in the backcourt, gets it over to Jervis. He'll drive to the left, all the way baseline. Reverse layup's good. How about that play from Cole Jervis? About this time of year, maybe a little later, he really turns on, especially last year, Jamie. He was kept them in a lot of games and won some for them.
He's stepped up since Jordan Rollins got 3 fouls early in the third. And Cole has been the guy.
North Laurel just sagging off these shooters for South Laurel, daring someone to beat them, other than Mabe or Rollins. How about Steele? He'll take a turn, flies in with the left hand, nothing doing. Smith went straight up. Steele falls down. Elza nearly drew the foul. He'll take it all the way. Stutter step. Hesitation gets it to go. It's a 2-point ball game.
We got a battle now. North Laurel on a 4-0 run here to start the quarter.
North Laurel seems fired up after that little almost technical. You ever seen an almost technical fire a team up? McQueen,
nice
spin
play.
Move, gets in the lane. Bucket's good. They're saying it's on the floor. That's going to be on Joe Smith. Rollins will check in. Blaine Baker will check in.
The one time you don't want a foul call, it was a great move by McQueen in the lane. Valentine wanted to travel on that play. I didn't see it from here.
I think Davis is saying, look, you can't, how's this guy all the way down here yelling at you? Who knows what he's saying? He's told us what he says.
Yeah. We talked about that a lot last year.
I'll be asking about that mushroom Swiss burger now they have over at,
could have
at
been
Wendy's.
Talking about that salty caramel frosty from Wendy's.
Hey, we need a Wendy's frosty break here.
Nice
How about
play.
Blaine Baker with a rare deuce? Gets it back out to 4. He finishes strong. Nice big-to-big pass in there. Interior looking good.
Takes it back to a 4-point game.
Jervis. Over to Rollins. Jordan Rollins. Tied up, nearly loses it.
He's about to team up. I thought he was right there.
Backdoor pass stolen away by Steele. He'll take it all the way to the other end. Has it poked from behind by Davidson.
Good hustle D by Davidson there, but man.
Steele's got to know that that's back there, man.
Yeah, especially when he started slowing up. You got to take it full speed all the way to the bucket.
Joshua Steele, the senior, the leader, the captain. Inbounds it, gets it to Mabe. Over to the other senior, Rollins.
A little pick and roll action here.
Mabe in and out, gets it over to Rollins. Deep three, in and out. Rebound comes down to North Laurel's Jordan Rollins.
Not afraid
5:05 to play.
2 deep balls he's taken. They look good. That one looked really good.
Davidson, he's been quiet since that first quarter. Noble over to Davidson in the corner. Takes it, crosses over. Gives it off to Noble. Elza not looking like he wants to take it. He had a nice little hesitation in the move a moment ago. He can't stay off him. They got Mabe on him out there. Sizing him up. Steps up, 3, short. And wedges. Jamie, that's rare. Hits the front of the rim, then wedges.
That's going to be
gonna
North Laurel's basketball. Such a break.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Not off a tip, not off of the front of the rim, and then it wedges. But that was such a break for North Laurel there to get the possession. And it's clearly South Laurel was going to be able to get that rebound.
Rollins, 3, no good. Rebound underneath, and it's fought for, and it's
McQueen with the rebound.
Caden McQueen rips it away. Jordan Rollins got free momentarily and just couldn't connect. Steele working against Elza. Goes in left side, gets all the way in. He's going to be bailed out with a foul.
I don't think that shot was going to be made. That was but a good take, confident take. See if he can earn it from the free throw line here.
Joshua Steele with the Cardinals up by 4. He's short on that free throw.
Second free throw of the night missed from South Laurel.
He fires, lets it go. That looked good, James. That's a very confident stroke from Joshua Steele. They drive in, turn, give it to Davidson. He'll fly in, wrap around pass to Noble. Body's hitting the floor. Noble, turnaround jumper, gets it to go. R.J. Noble with the nifty moves from in close.
And I thought Davidson had the take. No, he had a nice dish, and then it was sworn by Cardinals, but then a great play by Noble to get the basket. Valentine screaming for a foul there, too.
38-35, Baker. Baseline pass, trying to get it underneath to McQueen. Ball goes out of bounds.
He should have waited just another second to let McQueen get set on that post.
Rollins, 3. Good.
There we go. That's
Huge.
big time.
He needed that one, Jamie. South Laurel needed that. Back up top by 6. 3:20 to play here in the ball game. Jervis. Over to Rollins. He'll take a 3. He's going to be fouled by Steele on the shot. My goodness, Jordan Rollins will go to the line to shoot 3. Steele with the foul. 4th foul for Steele.
He leaned into him there on the shooter. You got to be aware of that, but it's just tough when you're going speed. Misses the first one.
Ooh, that's huge. That's the second one of 3, and he gets that one to go. Makes it 41-36 South Laurel. Max Fulmer will check in. Blaine Baker getting a much-deserved break. Played hard, man. Blaine Baker does the stuff. Jeff Davis always has that guy.
He does. Missed
1 of 3
yeah.
from the line for Rollins. Huge break for South Laurel. The lead is 5 with 3:05 to play. Max Fulmer with it.
Ooh, had him open for a second, but the good drop-down defense by
Rollins on the take. Nobody gets in front of him, goes right by, lays it in. Rollins starting to feel it now, Jamie.
They've been
too easy.
They've done a good job on Mabe this quarter anyway, and Rollins is taking over on the offense.
43-36. We'll take a break here. 2:48 left to play. You're listening to Cardinal Media Network. (43-36) with 2:48 left to play here in the ballgame. South Laurel with the lead. North Laurel scratching and clawing. Colton Rollins for South Laurel. Really some huge buckets here in this fourth quarter. They throw it over the top to Davidson. A lot of contact. No call.
Looked like that was actually South Laurel's basketball, but they're going to give it to North.
Good play coming out of that timeout from Valentine.
Yeah, I did like that play because they get it to their horse. He's done nothing really in this, at least this fourth quarter. Second half, they've done a really good job on him.
Stutter step and a blow by Cole Jervis. You gotta count that bucket.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You don't.
You're in the motion of shooting it. You get bumped. It should. So they do. I hate it for South Laurel, but that's the right call. Count the bucket and the hoop.
He was in the motion. He got fouled and then took another step. So I can see what Davis is arguing about. That should have been on the floor, in his opinion. Of course.
3-point play the old-fashioned way makes it a 4-point game. We got 2 of the 3. We got Greg Kitzmiller saying that was on the floor. All right, guys, I'm outnumbered. That's on the floor. McQueen
big shot by McQueen.
Stepped in, hit a shot. That's beauful.
They left him wide open there.
He's
He said, I'll just go ahead and shoot this thing.
12 points for McQueen. His biggest output as a Cardinal. Jervis driving in. He's going to draw another foul on McQueen.
I don't know about that call there. McQueen had his foot. His feet were right with him. He had his hands up. I didn't see him. Maybe a touch of body.
We're under 2 minutes. Neither team in the bonus. South Laurel with 3 this quarter. North with 2. Elza. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor.
Ooh.
30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here. 45-39. Jamie, what's your thoughts here as this game entering the home stretch?
Under 2 minutes, a 6-point lead. I like South Laurel's chances to hang on here. It's a little bit below my prediction. It was a 58-52. South Laurel on top.
You never know. They can score in a bunches here.
Can they?
I don't know. No. This is exactly the game South Laurel wanted.
It's the way they get. It's like we talked about it last year against Harlan County that went on to go to the finals. That game in the regional tournament. How close was that because of their defense?
It's very rare that you find another team that makes South Laurel play the way they want to play. South Laurel is going to, slow it down. They're going to grind it out. They're going to get into your legs. They're going to see how good a condition you are. Look at our guys out there. Mabe's not broke a sweat.
It don't look like it.
And, these guys for North are just really – but, man, North has played 3 really tough games to start this year. Now 4 really tough games.
What a stretch they had. They do that. The Valentine does it every year.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. They didn't
Another
call it
foul. This time going to be on
nearly.
It's going to be on Rollins.
15 seconds come off the clock, though. And they're not in the bonus.
They get it in. Jervis does. Finds Davidson out top. He's working against Mabe. Cross court. Finds Noble. Corner 3. Off the back of the iron. Good rebound there from Colton Rollins. Controls the glass.
That was big. A minute and a half left. And you got the ball with the lead.
Mabe will bring it up for South Laurel. Get over to Max Fulmer. Drops it over to finds a cutting. Josh Steele, turnaround jumper, gets it to go. That was a beautiful play.
Under control, got the puppy set. Make a nice little spin move in traffic.
Little motion there. That was a good-looking play. Coming right back is Elza off the glass. Tough leaner gets it to go. 47-41.
Pick it up full court now. It's under a minute.
Mabe over to Rollins. They got to get it across. They do to Steele. Steele leaves it for McQueen. Thought about it. Now
Dunk
finds
time.
Mabe.
Oh, I thought he was slamming it.
Nearly had a dunk and laid it up and in. 49-41.
Once you break the press, North Laurel, you got to get back to cover that because then it gets wide open in the lane. Make some pay.
Jervis flying all the way in. Lots of contact. Throws it over the left hand and doesn't get it to go. That's going to be off Reese Davidson and out of bounds. Cards starting to feel it here. Up 8. 32 seconds to go. Full timeout. We'll take one with him. You're listening to South Laurel basketball right here on Cardinal Media Network.
The flight's cheap on the way back.
49-41. 32.7 seconds to play in the ball game. Mabe and South Laurel with the lead. Picks up his dribble. Gets it nearly across. There he does. That may do it, James. Mabe all the way in, loses it. They don't get a foul. They're nowhere near the bonus. This is overtime.
Yep.
Hey. Sorry.
We're live, Tyler.
Sorry there, hollering at my son, having to throw something away. Into Mabe it goes. North Laurel's content not to foul this ball game. Now they do.
15 seconds left. 7-point lead. My
Be on
prediction on the 7 is holding somewhat true. That's 8 points, by the way. Can't see for that bar over there.
I wondered where the offense would come from for North Laurel. And Davidson now, he'll foul out with only 11 points. You know, I think Cole Jervis with 14 off the bench provided a spark, but got to have more from that guy if you're going to pull an upset against this team.
They're going to let
Not
him.
even, I mean, this,
Yeah.
it's over. 49-48, South Laurel.
49-41.
What'd I say?
48. Either way, South Laurel on top.
Whether it's 8 or 1, South Laurel moves to 3-0 on the year, 3-0 in the region.
How about that?
That's impressive, man. 8-point, gritty, gutty, typical South Laurel win. And we'll step aside, Jamie. We'll talk about the game, wrap it up a little bit. Maybe try to get Coach Davis on the horn here. But we'll step aside real quick. Listening to South Laurel basketball, victorious South Laurel basketball on Cardinal Media Network. (49-41) your score here. South Laurel victorious over crosstown rival North Laurel. They start the season 3-0 and 3-0 in the region, James, as South Laurel making it look ugly. but it's so pretty when you get that W.
That's all that matters. It boils down to you're going to play your game, your style. That's what happened tonight against North Laurel, and that's what I predicted coming in, that South Laurel's defense will be better than North Laurel's offense.
And right on you were. And I just said to someone, I said, I don't know how you score against this defense, to be honest with you. They are so locked in. They understand the assignment. They believe in the proof has been in the pudding for Jeff Davis ever since he started taking this job. He's had some great teams, great runs.
And when you have an
Final
experienced
Four
team
in
like
the final in the Sweet 16,
yeah,
I mean,
you take an experienced team that's been under his system for so long with these seniors and these juniors come in, and they know coming in practice day one what Jeff Davis' expectations are.
Yeah, big game tonight from the senior, Mabe, 19 points. 12 points there, huge night. We said we got to find another score. And they did, Jamie, and it was number 40. Caden McQueen finding a little redemption against his old mates. Thought Rollins had a nice game, only 8 points. A lot of those, 6 of those I know came, or not 6, 5 of those came in the fourth quarter when you needed it the most.
Yeah, made some great decisions on taking the ball to the hoop and scoring in traffic. Doing that instead of relying on that three that we know he can shoot.
Jamie, next broadcast for Cardinal Media Network will be when?
Friday night we're going to do the girls' games. They're playing. I want to think it's one of the Pulaski teams at
Southwestern,
home.
I believe.
Southwestern Pulaski at home Friday night. Be ready to tune in to that on our new Cardinal Media Network. We're excited to continue to get new subscribers. If you're listening to us, spread the word. We want as many people to listen to this. If you can't be there at the game Friday night, tune into this, and you will be entertained.
So we're going to have Coach Davis and Joshua Steele will join us here in just a moment as 49-41 your final in this one. Jamie, also, are you doing the game Saturday?
We are doing Saturday's game. I think they're possibly working on a team to go to Bell County for the South Laurel against Montgomery County at Bell County. That's going to be 4:30 tip-off at Bell County. Now, South Laurel girls will be playing 7 o'clock game Saturday night. I will be on that one along with Rod. Tyler's going to be out of the loop here this weekend, and but we'll try to get both games covered on Saturday if all goes well. We've got 2 teams to put together here, and
we're going to have our head coach and Josh Steele will be in here. Get him on in the. We're going to sit down for this one as we get the headset on. This is the post-game show brought to you by Cessna and George. Slide over one, Josh, if you don't care. Thank you, buddy. No, what? There we go. Oh, that's a great angle, Josh. Welcome in here to the post-game show. 8 huge points. Fourth quarter, you played like you've been in this game a time or two, and how sweet does that feel tonight to get the win? You guys just do South Laurel stuff out there, making them play, maybe the way they don't want to play. How's this feel?
It's a good win on the road. We really we need this. We got a big game coming up this Saturday, and we're moving on. We're going to focus on this next game.
So 3-0 on the year, 3-0 in the region. How's that feel? I mean, that's a rare feat to have that many region games kind of front-loaded, but, how sweet is this one?
It feels good.
Yeah. You've had I wouldn't say you had a struggle to start this year. Just hadn't had a bucket from the field. It's not that you were doing anything. You were still bringing it defensively. You got a few to drop there, and then really I thought just, some of the plays of the night there in the fourth quarter, the little turnaround jumper when they needed it.
Yes, sir. And
that was just gorgeous. And we were so proud of you just for fighting through it all and injuries last year and start this season and just bust out in a big way. That's got to feel sweet.
It does. Yep, it really does.
And what's Coach Davis saying to you guys down there?
He's happy. We've been busting our tail off in practice. We're getting a day off tomorrow, surprisingly. So, yeah.
So we know what this game means as far as the town goes and everything, but just again, you don't get to play in so many of these. Your senior year now, and you're out there with Jordan and with Colton, the senior guys, and Max, and you've been on the wrong end of it a few times,
yes, but
I think 2 of the last 3 you've won. So that's it's got to feel really good.
It does. Yep.
Josh, what do you know about Montgomery County? We'll let you celebrate a little bit, but that's a big one over in Bell County on Saturday.
It will be. I know they're a really good team. I know they've got a good guard, but other than that, I don't know too much.
Well, I'm sure that your coach will have you really prepared coming soon, and congratulations. Just a great game all around. You rebounded well. You played just tremendous defense. That's what we've come to expect over the years from you, and just couldn't be happier for you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, buddy. That's Joshua Steele, and we'll bring in Coach Davis here, get him on, and we'll get him in there. Sorry, Coach, I'll give you some slack here. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Coach, great win. Talk about that guy right there. Love that he was up here to talk to us that fourth quarter and some of the shots and the plays that he made. That was just couldn't script it any better.
Man, the start to his year has just been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He's gotten foul trouble, and it just a lot of iffy touchies. And he's kept his head. He really has. The team is really rallied. We need Josh.
Mm-hmm.
We need him bad. And he does a lot of things like a lot of other guys, Blaine, Max, Landon, Garrison, the whole group, that you're not going to see on a stat sheet or in a box score. He made some big plays, made a heck of a defensive play down here at the end. I was really proud how we executed down the stretch. I think it was like 7 out of 8 possessions, we got some points, and we went through a little lull there in the second quarter. I think we went through about a 4-minute stretch.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't score. Things we got to clean up and get better, but that's why it's early, and we're in December and not February and March.
3-0 now in the season, 3-0 in the region. That's a fun schedule oddity, I think. I don't know how you do that typically. You start 3 region foes.
Everybody tells me it's a cupcake. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think anytime you play North Laurel in Clay County, and you never know what Harlan's going to come up with. You seem to play them every year. It's always a fun matchup. A lot of respect for their coach. Just this game, intense always. It's a rock fight anytime you guys match up, and I thought across the board it was just height-wise, skill-wise, athletic, just a really good, solid matchup. We just made some plays and got some stops, and it kind of they hit. We start out 2-0. They kind of go on a little run, and then next thing you know, it's like we settled in defensively there and just kind of dug our heels in.
We talked about it all week about how we're coming into a hostile environment for the first time. It's going to be good for us, and we just got to control our emotions and ride the wave and take our shots and then eventually calm down and we'll be okay. And they're a really, really good basketball team. Reese Davidson's one of the best players in the state. Just does a phenomenal job. He's a hard defend, tough defend, assignment nightmare, and they're good. They're the reason they were 3-0, and they beat 2 really, really good teams.
Yes, they did.
And they're going to be right there. You saw, we struggled with some things, and we've got to get back to work. And our guys finally get a day off. They haven't had one in probably 2 weeks now, and I finally going to give them a day off.
And I'm sure you're taking one off as well,
No.
So Montgomery County Saturday, do you know anything?
No.
You've seen them? Or?
No, I've just been concentrating on this one.
Sure.
And, my assistants have done the advanced scouts on what we're getting ready to go through. And it's Clay County this, and we preach all the time the next play, the next game, and I try not to get ahead because I don't want them to think I'm getting ahead. So I let my assistants. I got a great staff. I mean, I'm lucky to have who I have on my staff, and those guys do a phenomenal job, and I'm able to focus. So we'll turn our attentions to Montgomery, and they're a really good basketball team. Don't worry about their record.
Sure.
I think they had a couple kids that's been hurt, getting ready to come back, and so that'll be a dogfight on Saturday at Bell County.
We will, Cardinal Media Network plans to be there. We are so happy to be having these new avenues and coverage that we can do. Coach, these games are always just so fun. You see you see the view we had tonight. So
it's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's beautiful. I mean,
it's very nice.
I mean, that's what happens when you go on the road. I guess you
I
get
love
the
it.
best seat, and it's part of it.
Yeah,
Listen,
man.
this thing, I said it when I first got here. This is for the fans. It's for this community. It's two schools that I know there was a split, but I try to tell people all the time, I want to make sure that we keep remembering the people that went to Laurel County.
Yeah.
And we got people that went to Laurel County, they're on north and south and what have you. But as long as I'm here, I'm going to try my best to keep that history keep going. And I just want to say our hallway finally is done. The old floor is hanging, and I think they're getting ready to post. We've got some people, anybody that played for Laurel County, anybody that played for South Laurel wants to come and see the hallway, wants to come and sign the old hardwood floor that hangs back in the back hallway. We would love to have you just email me or contact Coach Irwin at the school, because you're part of it. You're part of the history, and that gym is one of a kind, and we want to make sure we recognize those people.
For sure. And you, great way of honoring the past, and it's just an awesome thing you guys are doing over there. Coach, just a great win. Always hard fought in these things. Played your style, got the game the way you wanted it, and 49-41, and on to Montgomery County.
I wish we'd scored a little bit more points, but you know,
You're fine with that.
when you don't hit shots or things are going, you got to adapt. And I told the guys tonight, you saw the JV game, they didn't hit shots.
Right.
Defense travels. If you'll stick with your standard, defense travels, so we'll be fine.
Well, Jamie's trying to get on camera back
Come
here.
on, Jamie, you want to get in here?
And,
hey, I want to thank you guys for doing this. I know
man.
it's been 2 years in the making, and we finally got it off the ground. I appreciate you guys.
Shout out Julie Ray and Greg Kitzmiller. And Jep. You guys are doing phenomenal stuff.
It's all you and this guy behind me. He's not
Man.
on camera. There you go. This guy, he has saved us. Julie's over here. She does all the stuff, and we're indebted to you all. This is for the kids, and I think it's a great avenue that we're getting ready to start. Other schools are doing it, and I think it's great what they're doing. So it's
let me just tell you this, Coach. We couldn't get connected to the radio at all tonight, so we wouldn't have had a way to stream this otherwise. So this is a beautiful thing that we're doing here tonight, and this is just. You're under steel and concrete. Sometimes you just can't get a connection to stuff, and it just happened tonight. But we're happy that folks do it. We'll get the word out, and this is a fun team to watch. South Laurel girls also fun to watch. We'll have them Friday night. Coach Davis, we'll sign off here on the Cardinal Media Network. Coach, way to go.
Thank you, guys. Go Cards.
Yeah, man.